Hello everyone, today I'm here with a card kit class that I'll be doing with my crafty friends. And here is the size of the base of the card. And here's the first panel. And it's just a green piece of paper. And I'll just layer that on top. And I'm going to leave a nice little frame around of white. And here is the other panel. And because we just jumped right in, that is from my favorite things. It's Sending Christmas Joy die set. And I'm just gluing with my gun first where the bigger area is. And then you'll want to take a glue that's in a little bottle with a nice little fine tip to get all through where all the little letters are. So there's nothing sticking up. So you want it nice and sturdy on your card. And I'm just going to go all around, and I'm going to skip a bit because it's pretty boring, that part. So you're going to go all around, as I said. And here it is. And so I'm going to put that panel with the little snowflake in the back. So you kind of want to center that. It's smaller than the card base. And you don't want no blue sticking, out of the frame. So I'm just going to hold this a little bit and press down on the letters to make sure they're all nice and put down. And here I put a little bit of glue where my joy is because that piece wasn't glued down. And I'm going to bring in the O, and I'm just going to put that just there, just so I can put a little bit of glue for the negative, because that's what you want, is the negative part here. So don't put no glue on the O itself. And here I bring the A, and I just put a little bit of glue on the negative part because we just need the negative here. And then you're going to pop that A out and just hold that little bit. And the Y, I need a little bit more glue there. I bring the R, and like I said, just put some where the negative is. So don't get rid of those other letters, like the letters itself, because you'll need it for the next card. I do not have this other card on this video, but I will be doing a live for my crafty friends. And here's the D. I'll pull off the O, and here's the D, and I'm just going to put that in. It's just easier to put your letter with the negative to have the right position. And say your letter moves, just like my D did, just bring it down again and make sure that it's in position. I just love this die. It makes a statement, that's what I love about it. And I'm just going to directly glue that down to my green panel, and it's all framed with a little bit of green around. I like framing everything. So here I need a little bit more glue on the negative of the O. And here. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to start putting the Holly Jolly cardinals together. So in the kit you have two of them. So I brought the black soot, and I'm just going to lightly shade it all around. So you just want a little bit of shading just to darken up that red. Not much, because you have another red that's darker. So you just want it lightly here. So there's the belly, and I don't shade the darker red, only the lighter red. The little belly goes down, and on the little bird you'll see the emboss lines, so where everything needs to be. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here, and I'm going to pick up my wings that way. I just found it was easier for me, whatever works for you. This way I can see where my wings are, and I just pick it up. There. And I had to play with that one a little bit until I was happy with it. And I'm just going to look with the other one, see if it was okay. And it looks okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of tape, depending what kind of glue you use. If you use a wet glue, it should be sturdy right away. So here's the little pom-poms. So in your kit, you'll get all these pieces, the what you call it, the foamed pop dots, or whatever you want to call those little squares. And I cut one in half, and I'm using both of them as you see here. Just take the release paper away just from the one that's going to be on his head for now. So I'm just going to put the little white border that goes onto the little toque. So that one is more the flat one for this little bird. A little time consuming for these little birds, but they are cute. So in your kit, you will get 3 little dots like this, and don't throw them out. And when you take your stuff out of your bag, just be gentle, because you don't want to lose these pieces. So what I did, I just took a marker. You can use a black pen or a Copic, whatever works, and just do the little beak and the 3 little dots. And for this card, you want to have your pencil that picks up, your pencil for your gems. It just, yeah, you want to have that. So here I'm just putting little dots here for where my little beak's gonna go and my 2 little eyes. And see how the pencil just picks up that little eye, and you can play with it until you're happy. There, like I said, there is the little emboss to tell you where the little eye and the little beaks go. I had forgot my little triangle, because this is the one that has just a little triangle. The other one's kind of a little different shape. It's just so it has a little place to glue on the little bird. But that's the one you want here. I got some marker, black marker on my finger there. So here's the first little bird. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue for the little pom-pom. And you want a glue that's really sturdy right away for this one. So the glue that I used for the letters just a little bit ago, you don't want that one. You want something sturdier. So there, put those on the side and start the other little bird. So same as the last time, you're gonna do a little bit of shading. So if you don't have, like I said, the black soot, any black ink you have, or you can skip it if you don't want to do this part. It's all up to you. It's your card. So just gentle. Like I said, you don't want too much anyways. And there's 2 pieces in the kit for this, and they look similar. There's one for the belly and one for the little wing. If you look on the one on top, you see the little, so you can look and see the one that fits best for the belly. Here is the little wing, and I'm going to use a little bit of black soot on this one too, so it matches. And all you want is on the bottom, not where you're going to put that little red piece on top. But if you go all around, it's all good anyways. So they're very similar, like I said, the belly and the wing. So like you said, maybe just check before you glue them. Yeah, my fingers are all black with soot and pen and everything. Oh well, crafting, it's all good. So there's the other little eye. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here and pick it up. So you'll want the pencil for this one and also for the next one. And make sure you do this card before the one with the deer. That's not on this video because you want those letters to measure up. So there's the little beak, and I'll bring the little toque. And I should have maybe cut two of the same toque. If you look at that one, there's not too much place to put the little white frame here. So all I did was I just put two little dots here to hold it. And when you put your pop dot, just make sure that you're putting it a little bit on your white piece, so then it's gonna be more sturdy. So as I did there, put my little half of pop dot there, and the other little half I'm just gonna put on top. And you're gonna double up that one. Sorry, it's kind of blah. There, because the bird itself is pop dotted, so the little toque, you want it to be doubled twice where it's not on the head. Hope that makes sense. And I'm just gonna put my little pom-pom. And if anybody's in wondering about these classes that's in my group, like I said, because of December starting on the Wednesday, we're doing 5 weeks this time. So like I said, if anybody has questions, just let me know. And here I'm going to bring all my little greenery, and all the greenery that I used here is from Jaded Blossom. All the information will be on my blog because I always do a blog too. And I always link my blog to my videos. So if you're interested, all the information and what I used on here, just you can go and head over there too. I'm just putting a little bit of glue, and I'll be fussing a bit here just to make sure I have everything where I want them to be. That's also from Jaded Blossom, that little golden little wiggly thing there. I don't know what you would call it. It just makes it pretty. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of fussing there till I'm happy with it. What I don't like though, what I did is I videotaped everything on that blue magnet thing there. It was moving a lot. I should have just took it away. I love inking on it. And when I do a black card, yes, it's awesome to have it for the back. But because this card was white, I should have just took that piece off. So there. Just like I said, I had to be fussy about it there. Finally bringing it to an end. Yay! I'm putting the bird down. There you go. I just think he's so cute there. And I'm going to put the other one on top and some more greenery here too. So here I'm just playing with everything here just to make sure before I start gluing. Because you don't want to start gluing until you're happy with it. Because especially depending on the glue you use, sometimes you're going to make a hot mess, and you don't want to do a hot mess. Not when you did all this work already, right? So you want to be sure. Yeah, just playing with that. And gluing the little wiggly again. See, they're a little different. So you want the bigger one on the bottom and just a fine one on the top. Now I got my little bird and I'm going to glue him down. There you go. And I'm out of frame here again. Sorry. There. And I wasn't sure, so I started just putting a little bit of glue with that to make sure. And so you have two of these little pieces. I have the one with one cut off on the bottom, so I want that one on the top, as you'll see, because the little wing is there and you don't want to cover the wing. So I'm going to just trim one down and see how it just sits kind of like on the bottom. I think it looks better that way. And see, that one has a little branch still, or a little greenery still sticking up, and it's okay, that one. So if you want to see all the videos or the ones I do for my teams too, you can also just subscribe to my channel and you'll see all the new videos that I post. And here I got some little snowflake, and those are also from Jada Blossom. The only thing that you won't get in your kit is the gem I put on my snowflake. That's the only thing you don't get. And I have a hot mess on the side there of foam releases there from squares there. Yeah, I'm a really messy crafter. I make a hot mess all the time. You do not want to see me when I'm doing releases. It's not pretty. So there, I just put the panel inside just to match for the outside. And I hope you like this card and you join me again soon. And I hope my girls like it too. So see you soon. Bye.